Guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time passing by, welcome. My name is Aisha, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always tuning in to watch my videos. So guys, as you can see, I'm all dolled up, glammed up, and this video is a tutorial. I'm going to show you how I achieve this look. I wanted to do a pre-eat shoot, and so I decided to film the makeup I'll use for the shoot as a tutorial, and this is what I did. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, keep watching till the end, and let's get right into the First step I do when I'm getting my makeup done is to do my brows, and you first of all trace the outline of your brows with a dark brown pencil. I use the Davies brow pencil. Then you fill it in lightly, and for the front parts you make hair-like strokes, upper strokes, to make it resemble hair. Then you brush through. To clean up the brows, I use my LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Fawn. I started with the bottom part of the brow, and then you make sure to blend it out. Conceal the upper part of the brow also. I have a brow tutorial on my channel in case you want a detailed eyebrow tutorial, because I moved a bit fast through this video. Yeah, definitely you have to repeat the steps on both brows. I prepped my eyelids with the same LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Fawn for my eyeshadow application. So you just apply it on your eyelid, and then blend it out. Some people use eyeshadow primer, but I use the concealer, any type of concealer. Then using this dark brown matte eyeshadow shade from my Ezekiel Boss Lady palette, I placed it at the outer V corner of my eye, and I dragged it outwards, like upwards and outwards towards my ear, to create that sharp look. Then I used a matte orange shade in my crease for my transition. Then I went ahead to cut the crease with the same LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Fawn. Then I applied this golden shimmer shade from the same Ezekiel Boss Lady palette. This eye is really simple, but what inspired it was the colors in my outfits. There was this yellow color, and it was the least dominant in the outfit, so I just felt I should do a color like that on my eye. Then I went back into the brown matte eyeshadow and blended out everything so my eyeshadow will look flawless and beautiful. I lined my upper eyelid. I usually don't do wing liner nowadays because my eyes are hooded and you can barely even see the liner. I don't know, so I just traced my eye, the length of my eye from the inner corner to the outer corner. That's all, to darken it, yes. And you make sure you pre the step on both eyes. And I use this black pencil liner from Bethmain in my waterline. Moving on to skin, I use the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer on my T-zone, my forehead, my chin, to blur out my pores a little. I wasn't taking this anywhere, so I didn't even need to prime, but I just wanted to. I cleaned off my makeup right after the shoot. Then I used the Milani 2-in-1 foundation in the shade Amber all over my skin. I first of all applied it with a flat brush, then I blended it out with my Colorbox Cosmetics foundation brush. Make sure you blend everything. This foundation is not very full coverage. I wasn't going for a full coverage look, so I just made sure I had it all over my face, though, every part of my face, and that was enough. Then for highlighting, I used the same LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Fawn under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, my forehead, above my cupid bow, and on my chin. And then I blended it out with my damp beauty sponge. Usually after I blend out my concealer, or when I have excess concealer, I place it at the lower side of my cheek to kind of create like a reverse contour here, because I usually don't cream contour. Now time to set the concealer, but before that you make sure to blend again all over, especially underneath your eye, so you won't set any creases, so that there won't be any creases or wrinkles underneath your eye. To set my concealer, I usually push the setting powder in my skin, like push it in my face so that it will set and stay in place. So everywhere you highlighted, you have to set it with a setting powder. Then I used a darker powder for contouring my cheekbone, my forehead area, the outer part of my forehead, and my jawline. Then I set my reverse contour also with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Then I moved on to apply blush on my cheeks. Make sure you blend out your blush very well. Using a powder in my shade from the ZK powder palette, I went ahead to clean off the excess setting powder and set the rest of my face at the same time. I used the dark powder to contour my nose. Then I set my face with the Kiss Beauty setting spray, and moving into highlighter, I used this highlighter from the Profusion palette. I place it on my cheekbones, on the bridge of my nose, and on my cupid bow. Then for lipstick, I'm using the classic lipsticks. That's what I always use. First, I used the shade Thunder to line my lips. Then I went into an orange shade called Millbrook. And then I went into a more nude shade called Clay at the center of the lips, and I blended everything out. I wasn't so sure about my lip, but I didn't want to do something nude. I used a wine matte eyeshadow from the ZK Boss Lady palette to smoke underneath my eyes. And I prepped my natural lashes using the MN mascara to get it ready for my false lashes. And I also placed some mascara on my bottom lashes. For my final step, I placed some highlighter in the inner corners of my eyes, and I fixed my lashes off camera, and this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something out of this. Please don't forget to like, leave a comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and yeah, leave a comment for me. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.